Hey, Gunslinger here with a really cool revolver rifle. I'm quite excited about this one. This is a 22 caliber. First of all, it is unloaded. This cylinder is 22 LR, and you could switch out the cylinder to 22 Magnum. To do that, you just pull down on these levers here, push forward, and there's a button on this side. Press that. The cylinder comes right out. Switch over to 22 Magnum. You gotta be really careful and not shoot 22 LR when the Magnum is in there, because, well, I've done that before, not realizing I had the Magnum cylinder and rounds got stuck right about here, and so I had a squib load. Lucky for me, the gases escaped out the cylinder gap to prevent my gun from blowing up. So, yeah, I'm glad I still have this gun. I like to store some extra rounds in this right here. There's an empty space. I can fit about 18 22 LR rounds, and so enough to fill this up twice because it holds 9 rounds. I like to keep the 22 LR cylinder in there for practice. If I were to take it hunting, I'd probably put 22 Magnum in there to just have that little bit of extra power. I added this scope onto there. I've gotten quite accurate with it at 100 yards. Added this handle to it. I don't use it very much, but it's just there in case I want to use it. I also have put this. This holds 9 rounds in this stock. I put 4 22 LR and 4 22 Magnum, and on my last round, I've actually turned that, I don't know if you can see that, into a screwdriver. I used an empty 22 Magnum shell, and I put a little survival kit in my stock. And this is something I really like. Now, this could give you an idea of how to make a survival kit for in the stock of your rifle if you have a hollow synthetic stock. I have a teeny Gerber knife, multi-tool. I got pliers. Right here I have a Phillips screwdriver. I have a slotted screwdriver with a bottle opener. I have some pretty good tweezers right here. A fine slotted screwdriver. Definitely got to have a blade. And I got a nail file right there as well. Also in here, some ibuprofen and Tylenol. I have one of these magnesium and flint rods. First scrape off some magnesium, and then you can strike that. It works very well if you know how to use it correctly. You can start a fire quite easily with that. I have one of these survival blankets. I have some iodine tablets for purifying water. You could fill this stock up with a little bit of water and put on a tiny bit of iodine tablet in order to purify your water. One of these limb saws. And some bandages and Neosporin. So this is my little survival rifle. I really, really like it. It's too bad that they quit making them. Oh, I forgot to tell you who it's made by. It is made by Taurus and also Rossi. Both are made by Brastec International. It's the same company. They quit making them. I believe that's because the cost of it was about the same as if you were to go get a 22 LR rifle and a 22 Magnum rifle separate. And I just really like this rifle though, and I'm glad I got it. Well, you could still buy a used one, find one out there somewhere. That's what I got for you today. Thank you for watching.